Peter Vodenka understands what it's like to live under a not so free government, an
Yes.
oppressive government.
Yes.
And your book, we plug it every opportunity we get, Journey for Freedom, is a powerful read and talks about your experience leaving that. But you left that because you believed that America was the greatest place on earth.
Absolutely.
Why did you believe that, and do you still believe that?
Well, I still do believe it. America is the greatest country there is. Greatest country there is. There is space for improvement. There is no question about that. But it is still so far ahead whatever is second out there. It's not even close. It's not even funny. But I was always thinking about why the America is so good. Because I have kind of unique perspective. I live half of my life behind the Iron Curtain in total government control, under total government control, and half of my life in the United States of America, the land of the free and opportunities. And I was always wondering, why did that happen? How did that happen? America is the youngest country there is. It's when first pilgrims started coming over here, it's 300 some years ago. And there was nothing here. There were natives, but there were no cities, there were no streets, there were no villages, there were no hospitals, there were no stores.
That's right.
They came over here with strength, and they have to start building the house and start growing their food. And in 300 short years, America became superpower. Most technological advanced country. People have the highest living standard. We have best of everything over here. How come it happened over here? How come it didn't happen across the seas in other? There were cultures around the world which disappeared a long time ago. Egyptian, Roman Empire, Persian Empire, Greeks. All those cultures, they had for thousands and thousands of years. They had the buildings. They built the giant structures. They built Colosseum. They built the giant monuments, giant bridges, giant cathedrals, churches, castles. But for thousands of years, everything was same over there. People were traveling by the foot or by the horses. They were using the candles for the light. They were heating their houses with the fire for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. How come everything happened in America? Most of biggest advances, technological inventions became America, from telegraph, telephone, combustion engine, electricity, flying machines. Most of that stuff happened over here. How come it didn't happen over there? They have a lot better chance to do that. They already have structure. There was nothing here, but it happened over here. So I was always scratching my head and thinking, why does that happen? Why did that happen? And there is only solution which I can come out with, that when first Americans or first Europeans came over here, there was no government. There was no government. The people were let to live their lives. People were let to succeed.
Some of us would say that's a perfect world.
Yeah, absolutely. And then when the government came, when our founding fathers structured the government, they structured the way so the government is in people's hands, in people's control. They wrote the United States Constitution. United States Constitution is the greatest document there is. That United States Constitution is written for us, the people. Founding fathers wrote that for us. That's present to us. That wasn't given to politicians. That wasn't given to Washington. That wasn't given to government. It wasn't given to presidents. It was given to us, the people, to protect our ways of lives, to be able to succeed, to have our freedoms, to
Yes.
keep our freedoms. That's what I think made America greatest. Because every day right now we're losing our freedoms with the really alarming speed. Today we are less free than we were yesterday. Tomorrow we're gonna be less free than we are today. That was there written for us to be protected. And protected from who? From government. The United States Constitution is written for the people to be protected from their government, so
Yes.
they can keep government in their hands.
The government was designed in America so that it would be a servant to the people.
Exactly.
And that's turning upside down, isn't
Exactly, absolutely.
it? Peter is someone who's lived the life. He's seen it from both sides. And one thing you do regularly is motivational and instructional speaking.
Yes.
You'll travel anywhere to do that.
Right.
And if you like what you're hearing today, and you have a group organization that could stand a dose of freedom, you might want to get a hold of Peter, and you can do it at journeyforfreedom.com. freedom.com. And Peter, you'd be happy to go, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
It's refreshing to hear someone who's still inspired by our founding fathers and our Constitution.